some of us may be aware of the adjustment and some updates that we are having on the mt5, and based on that I'm going to be giving you a clue on how you can use it to make more profit. Why they are bringing up those things, some of their reasons is that once you have a competition, opposition is a lifter. So once you have oppositions, like they have a lot of them in the market, so once they see that they are losing people, they come up with things that can draw attentions and help people to be more profitable. All right, so in this video I'm going to be showing you some of the changes we have on the mt5 in case you're a newbie, in case you don't know anything about what is going on, or you wake up in the morning only for you to see some changes in your screen. You are surprised, you will ask like, what is this? I don't know all those things, I don't know these ones, I don't know these ones. Maybe probably for any of you that have not been able to trade using laptop or the rest of them, it will be difficult for you. So I decided to bring out these things at least to help some of our followers, so that they will not be left behind, or they will not think that they are what they know is no longer what they are seeing. So these four things are the little changes, but they still remain the same thing, but just that you now have to apply more carefulness. And also what we have here, also this thing that we have here, is also something that we shall be talking about. So all those things, please stay tuned. Mostly, even if you have been doing those things before now and these changes came to you as a surprise and you are like, what is this all about, before you venture into market, it's better you know those things. And if we have opportunity, we shall be talking on how we shall be combining the two switch screen to help us to get accurate trade that will help us to build this thing. All right, let's move straight to the business of the day. All right, number one, let's talk about this very one here. This one here, what is it and what does it stand for? When you touch this thing like this, it comes up with similarities like this, something like this, and something like this. So this one is for buy, while this one is for sell. So this one is for buy, while this one is for sell. Now you know what sell and buy is. So anytime you place buy, it means that you're expecting your market to move. It means that you are expecting your market to move up direction. And anytime like this, and anytime you place this, you're expecting your market to move in this direction. This is one of the two things you should know. And here is where you should also pay attention to know what is doing, because sometimes you may make a mistake to touch the wrong place, and while you touch the wrong place, these things will come out. So if you touch like this, it simply, let's assume you want to trade with 0.30, which is 30 cents, 0.50, 50 cents, 0.80, $1. You need to trade with $1, which is 1.00. You want to trade with 1.30, so you want to trade with $7. So in a case that you have something like this, you don't know, just touch it and return, just like you need to put your lot size. So this is how the shape of the lot size is this time around. So it's still the same thing. That is what you still have there. So please be careful whenever it comes to things like this, because your money means a lot, and you don't need to be losing your trade all in the name that the mt5 or the rev have an update that want to change things. All right, this time around we have something like this. This one we'll have here, this very one. A lot of people don't do that. It's about stop loss. Look at how this thing works. When you shift it like this, it becomes a sell limit. Even when it comes to this place, it becomes a stop loss. So when you place this one, your market will not start counting. It becomes a stop loss and sell limit. Where you see this thing work perfectly or very well is when it comes to volatility, 75 and all the rest of them. That is where you see. But this one, the boom and crash aspect of it, even when it gets to your stop loss, it will spike. if it's not on the right direction, it will spike and it will cross your stop loss and still close. So that is why the only advantage of this thing is that it helps you to calculate the move of the market and to say this is where I need to stop. So even if it goes against me, this is where I need to stop. But one thing you should know is that if peradventure you place your stop loss at the spot, you place your stop loss at this spot and the market spike. If the market spike and cross this side, where the market will start counting is here. Why the market will stop counting is here. So the benefit of the stop loss is that by the time the next candle will come off from here and start spiking, your market have already closed. But as for the price, where the spike spot stopped is where the price will stop. Do you get that? So, and you know why this thing sometimes is not advisable, but they are good, is that the market may get to this spot. The market may get to this spot and stop and start moving up from here to this direction. So that is why sometimes it's not advisable when it comes to boom and crash and you are trading on intraday or snapper entry. So because your spike may stop at a port, and from that place you start retracing your profit. All the losses, you start regaining them, and possibly you can also regain all, and your market will finally close to profit. So that is why it's very, very important. You should be careful when you are placing trades. So this one is used for stop loss, is used for sell limit, buy limit, and all the rest of them. Is very, very important. When you put your stop loss, the next thing, when you put your sell limit and buy limit, the next thing you should look out for is your stop loss and your SL, which is your stop limit. These are some of the things you should be very, very careful to know. But notwithstanding, there is one of the most important thing I want us to talk about right here. Then this one now represents that F plus. This one now stands for the F plus. This one, it stands for the F. So when you want to add up indicators and the rest of them, the indicators remains the same. These ones, they are all the same. So just follow these few things. I just want to update you, some of my friends and some of my viewers all over the world that have been following us, that have been watching us. So this is the latest update. And if your phone have not been like this, if your phone is not like this, please update your phone. Go to your Play Store, Palm Store, whatever you are using to get applications. Go to that place. You will see updating your mt5. Touch it, update it. Once you update it, your phone will change like this. It's not all about the type of phone you are using. This is the latest update. This is the latest update. Change it. It's going to work for you. All right, finally, let's talk about how you can apply this and use it to get seamless, a surprising, will I call it, opportunity to make profit. Though the reason for this is just to switch up two screen at the same phone at the same time or whatever. This is the need. But I want to show you something that can help you when you want to make profit in this area. As this thing is coming up new, before they will discover how it will affect them, they may decide to take it off. So we don't take chances in cases like this. So one of the things we'll be doing here is that I want you to focus and understand what we're about to do. All right, listen. This is crash 1000, crash 500, and you touch and have something like this. This one now is step index. You can have this one here. Look at this. You can have this one as crash 1000, as crash 500, and also have crash 500 below it, so that you'll be using two of them to be monitoring the market. Let's move on. Good. Do you see what we have here now? Now look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is crash 500, and here is crash 500. And each time I keep talking about this, we sweep to this one and move it over to this one, and yet most people don't really get to understand what you're saying. Now look at the two things here. Now, do you know that the possibilities of this market making profit lies on what we have been sharing in the secret all this while? Let me show you. Let me make this thing to be let me make it to be good. This is what I wanted it to be. Now, like I always say, these are some of the reasons people make huge losses. These are some of the reasons people make huge losses. Look at it and look at what is going on. Do you see? The market went up from here to this point, just trying to break out from this angle. As it's trying to make up from this angle, now that little reverse you are seeing on this 1 hour time frame is just this thing here. So when people don't know what the market may look like, they will rush to this place now to say that the market is reversing in 1 hour time frame. And it surprises me that even some people that I believe that should know those things will be making such mistake. That you see this reversal in this place, what is your high time frame saying? And once your high time frame is saying something that contradicts the move of the candle in your lower time frame, you stay out of the market and allow the hours time frame to take their own position by crossing the resistance zone, which will give the price action the support zone that it demands to make the right move. So one of the benefits of this update that I've come to realize so far is that it helps you, instead of you to be switching your 1 hour time frame, 2 hours time frame, 3 hours time frame without seeing the real condition of the market from the opposite side of it. Now here is the opportunity for you to see that. Now let's move down to this one. Let's see 5 minutes time frame. Do you see that all those things you are seeing? Look at how I'm going to be marking it now. Look at how from this place I'm marking it from here. Look at it. Do you see that of all the drama that has been going on from this place and this place? Can you look at it? So in 5 minutes time frame and crash 500 and the movement of 1 hour time frame, this is what you can see. So if you were to trade using your lower time frame, where should you have placed your trade? Number one is that once you set your eyes on things like this, it's simply showing you that a move is coming up, and here is that move. Look at it. Is this breakout that took place somewhere here? And this was the candle. Do you get that? So this candle you are seeing from this direction, is this movement you are seeing from here. So if you calculate, each of the candle here represent 5 minutes. One candle here represents 5 minutes, which is five candles in 1 minute time frame. So if you count those things, it should give you a total number of this candle from here, including this one that is stepping down from this angle. And there is no magic about it. It is as simple as that. So how you can apply those things, though I will talk more about this thing so that you'll be able to use it to place your trade when in your convenient time. Now look at those things. Good. Now look at this. I mark from here. No, come on, come in. Look at this from this angle here to this spot. Now look at this from this angle to this spot. Let me use what we have so that it'll be more easier for us. Let me use right angle. Look at it. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Look at what we have here. Look at what we have here. Do you see that? So if we talk about this, let me fill one so that What color should I? Okay, let me just use this color now. Good. Did you see it now? Do you see what I just showed you now? So this is what you have here. So it helps you to see the move. This is your 1 hour time frame. So if you are to stretch this very one we have here, if you are to stretch it, it will make like 3-4 seam. 3-4 seam. You do you get that? So it will be more like, if you are to stretch it like this, it will be more. Why this one is just simple in the screen. So when you notice something like this, and that is why I always encourage you to always learn to take advantage of the moving averages when you see that it's making the right move. It's not a crime. Anybody can do this thing. Anybody can do this thing. So just apply these few things now and try to practice those things. You will see the changes. Now look at this thing. And look at those things. So it's not a crime. Look at it. So once the market is moving in a direction, like now, when you want to see what is happening in your 1 hour time frame, you can come up like this in your 1 hour time frame, like this. So when you come to your 1 hour time, 1 minute time frame, like this, it helps you to see how the market is going, so that you will not be deceived. What I mean, so that you will not be deceived, is that as the market is going to this golden direction, so like what I always say or tell us, like you have this in your 1 hour time frame and you have this in your 1 minute time frame. So what is your decision here now? So it helps you to dictate, so that you know when this thing will be crossing over, you will not enter. You just stay off the market. Why? Because what we have here is not showing that this market may continue in that direction, because this market have not making its decision to show that it's going to continue in that trend. Beside, if you check what we have here and how many minutes that is remaining for the market to take its course, it will show you that this is 1:49, which means that it has 10 minutes for a candle, this particular candle you are seeing in this 1 hour time frame, to come to a conclusion. Do you understand what I'm saying? It has 10 minutes to take a conclusion. So will it take 10 minutes for this candle to refill those things and form another bullish candle? These are some of the questions you should ask yourself in your own understanding. And another thing you should know is that for this thing to pull back like this, there is always something that is affecting or attacking it, which is this one. These are simple things you should know. So the problem of the market in 1 hour time frame is this. So the problem of this one here is this. So why these things fell, look at it, check the line, check it from this angle here, check it. You will notice that it was the same thing. So why this one from here pull back from here to this place is because there is a resistance zone here that couldn't allow the market to move down. So there is a price that is taking action. So one thing you should avoid in such state is that once you have your candle coming up, maybe you are doing scalping, once you watch it and see how the market looks like, nobody should preach to you. Nobody, just a simple thing, you say no, I can't trade here now, you are out of the market. Like I think is second to the last video I dropped, I deposited $2 to see how I can raise it. You know, when we bring out new strategies, we'll keep practicing, we'll keep involving so many things to be sure that we'll not give people fake, so that even when you have a little knowledge, it can help you to come up. And once you want to remove that, this is how we do it. So the question can be, can I still add relative strength index or all my destiny in the same place? Your answer remains yes. And look at this, when you want to trade, please don't use this thing as a medium that you will keep always. When you want to analyze your full market, please leave your screen in full details like this, depending on how and how you want to trade it, but just leave it like this. Once you analyze it and it's now left for boom, It's not left for you to be trading with volatility or thereabout. Then you can step into that place and be following everything in details, because the lines can be too small for you to follow. When I mean that the lines can be too small for you to follow. So that, okay, let me just add up this thing now so that you know what I'm talking about. This is moving average. So let me show you something. I don't want this video to be long. Let me show you something. This is 21, moving average 21 in 1 minute time frame. Moving average 21 in 1 minute time frame. Then moving average 12 in second screen. Let me change the background. Red. This is what we have here. This is what we have here. They are all now. This is 5 minutes time frame, and this is 5 minutes time frame. What can you see? What can you see? Do you see that this one is below and this one is at the center of it? So there is a lot of things for you to learn from this place. So instead of you to be confused, you can set up those things and be using it in a way that, so if in a way that is going to be of a great help to you and not to destroy the knowledge you have already. So these are some of the simple things you can do. So even when you add your relative strength index, it can accommodate it. Then you can ask me, then can the small one, the lower one, accept the relative strength index? Let's see what we have here. Let's see what we have here. All right, let's see what we have. Let's see what we have. Good. Let's see what we have. Relative strength index. Did you see it? Let me change the color so that you will recognize it easily. Did you see it? So it contains both of them. So let's assume that you have a small screen of 5.9 or 5.5. You know, it will be more smaller than this. So instead of you not to confuse yourself, I prefer you remove this, and when it comes to your time frame analysis, add those things in one place. I mean, add your indicator 1, indicator 2, you can add them in one place like this. Then use the other one to check your time frame and the candlestick movement. Is going to be of a great help to you and assist you in so many things that you need to do. Try this immediately. If your phone is not showing those things like this, if your phone is not showing anything like this, please update your phone immediately and you will get your phone to be like this. Then remember that anytime there is an update and you don't update it, it will be affecting the functionalities of your phone, or I mean the mt5. Sometimes you will play straight, you will not see. Sometimes it will be limiting or it will be slow. So there is a need for you to update it immediately. It's going to be of a great help and of great value to you, so that you will not be left behind. And if you're watching our videos and you have not subscribed, please, I beg you to subscribe to our channel, because your subscription is our strength. Your subscription gives us encouragement. Your subscription is telling us that someone is watching us, and your subscription is telling us to be careful because we are believing in you. So once you subscribe, you are telling us that I believe in you and I want to get something from you. So that is what your subscription can do for us. So that's why I'm begging you to subscribe to our channel, subscribe and support us, like our videos. And once you see others talking bad about us, please help us to fight. Be our voice as will be your own voice, you know. And if you have been benefiting in that Telegram, please make sure that you be dropping some of the things you are benefiting from there, like when you use the strategies we are dropping, and if you receive the signal, though the signal is not every day, it's not every time I drop it in my covenant. I try to drop one of the most simplest signal that anybody can trade, even newbies can trade and win. Please do that. Let people believe, let people see that we are not in any way scamming people. GDFS, I place trade, I trade almost every day. I trade. I don't talk theories, I do practical. I don't talk theories, I do practical. Visit our Telegram group where we are doing a kind of challenge. Visit that place, you will see that we are doing something. Just go there and sit by yourself. We don't talk alone. We do um, we do trade. So thank you, my returning subscribers. I really appreciate you, all of you from over 100 and something countries. I really appreciate you. You are important to me. Thank you, my African friends, all over Africa. Thank you, European. Thank you, all of you. You are so important, and you are a good person. You will forever, you forever make it, because forest is there for us to enjoy. So we don't have any intention of backing out. You will make it, and your children will be happy, and your family. If you have been losing money until now, you are still losing after watching all this video, I beg you, discipline yourself and look for a mentor so that you stop losing. So that, see, no amount of knowledge can make you stop losing. But what we do is, if you get the roots, if you get the tricks, if you get the knowledge, it helps you to be at a minimal rate, because forex is a journey of probability. At least when you place 10 trade in a day, you'll be getting at least 7, and you are losing 3. That is so that no matter the losses, the profit will be higher than the losses. That is one of the secrets. That is one of the things. I must be sincere to you. So if you are still losing everything, you have 500, you have 1,000, 3,000, you have raised your account to 100, and now you did not withdraw any, all of them gone. Look for a mentor. That is the best advice I can give you. If you keep watching our videos, it's good, but always look for a mentor, because it's going to be of a great value and the strength that will help you to push through. Imagine when someone is driving you without having the knowledge. Can you drive? I can drive is not an experience. The experience is that I know how to drive. So can you trade? Placing trade is not that you know how to trade. The you know how to trade is that you have the knowledge to trade. Remain blessed, and I want to see you succeed. GDFS signing out.